Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Last time, we escaped the Forsaken Fortress, we arrived at Hyrule once again, and we learned the truth about Tetra's identity. This time, we're going to be doing some side questing around the Great Sea. At this point in the game, most of the remaining side quests have opened up now, so you are good to pretty much clean up most of the remainder of the Great Sea. So, starting things up though, we'll be doing the only required thing we have to do. Probably the main required one because, yeah, I'm going to be starting up by heading here. Not really what I expected here.
Tell me, little boy, what can you control the wind? So young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you. And so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield.
The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, you use ZR to change arrowheads and fire away.
Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in the sun will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type.
I agree, stranger danger. Alright, and with that all done, we are now free to collect these fairies as you see fit, so if you ever need to replenish your fairies, here you go. This is a nice little restock room, more or less. Actually, before we do so, I was expecting to get a magic refill. Not that it's super important, but it would help. Magic, please. Please? Okay, fine. I'll see you guys out somewhere. I'm just gonna go poke around for magic. Alright, and we're back here on Windfall Island now. It's been a long time, but it's time we go ahead and head on out and start exploring the island since some new things have come up. First things first, the old man that was traditionally here is gone. Being bored must be pretty rough. You take one look at me, and that's the first thing you think, isn't it? I ask you, why is that? Sure, the days can get kind of tough, but the good things still happen, don't they? Money doesn't make the sun shine, you know. Just recently, my missing daughter, Mila, was returned to me. I didn't think I could ever feel more joyful. But then she went and started working at the shop to help out with our tight family finances. What a trooper. Could that girl be any more of an angel? Although, I do worry about how she always seems to sneak out at night. Is there any shop in this town that's open at night? The look in your eyes seems to imply that you might have something to say. Well, what is it? Are you suggesting that I should go to work too? Oh, but my back has been hurting me as of late. Really, just aching. If I were 20 years younger. Alright then, so the old man that was traditionally here is gone and replaced by something else. So heading on through here, the rest of the episode is going to be focusing on side questing here in town since there's quite a few things that have opened up. Very first thing is something that we could have done a long time ago. Well, what do you think of my outfit? Sorry, you don't see clothes like this very often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives in Outside Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around as if it's nothing at all. You have to see to believe it. Alright then, so this is a little bit of a side quest that we're going to do. First things first, that we're going to take a picture. You snot-nosed brats can just bug off. I said you snot-nosed brats can bug off. Alright. Go away! Alright, let's take a picture. Do you kids follow me up here? No? Okay, good. Just stay away. Alright, let's take this picture. Alright, that should be good. So you want to take a picture of her and then head down here. So you might remember a long time ago that there was a person that was patrolling the island. Well, let's go ahead and show him this picture. Oh, a photograph, hey buddy. Ah, this girl. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. Wow, she really is that pretty. I mean, just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no, I'll never be happy with just a mere pictograph. Never. That's it. I've made my decision. I'm going to get that girl to go out with me. It's got to be done, buddy. I've got it. Maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar. For coffee, of course. So what's her name, anyways? Do you think she's nice? Does she have a steady fellow? Oh, I'm so nervous. Alright then. So that's another part of the side quest. So here we have ourselves some letters here. The first letter, cash on delivery. Postage due is 201 rupees. If you are playing on standard definition, you require a wallet upgrade because the original wallet capacity was 200. This is to make sure that you have all the things. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and Triforce shards. If you want, I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kinds of items. Also, sir, if you've been checking your Tingle chart, have you found those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them, and your fortune will greatly increase. Tingle! And you get the incredible chart. Now you know where all the Triforce charts and shards are hidden. That's positively incredible. The only thing, though, is that it doesn't show you how to get them. Just which map squares have them. And our other letter. Alright, how have you been, big brother? I'm here on this pirate ship writing to you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they're actually nice for pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo is a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells you really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zoko's been kind of weird, and Mako is pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't worry. I'll take care of myself, so you be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck, Arel. And we get a red rupee. That's a pleasant surprise. Alright then, so next up... you know what? We're going to multitask a little bit. Our next goal is going to be heading up here. I never really went into this place up here since there really wasn't much of a need. We kind of had a little hint of it, but now we have a real purpose. So how will we under spoils? We got 23. Perfect. This is just the right amount. Alright then, so inside here we have this person. You there! Halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before someplace? So before we really talk to him, we're gonna head on over here to the back because here we have Maggie. Oh, do you think I would survive my ordeal to return to this town? And do you think I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house? It's like a dream come true. But no, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress, that sweet boy who gave all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, Mo, why Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions. Why won't you answer me, Mo? Ah! This is bad. Oh, terribly bad. I've drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. You should take this letter I've finished inking and deliver it to the post box for me. Please, I beg you. Sure. What? Really? Oh, you're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy. And we obtained Maggie's letter. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Alright, the post box, don't you dare forget. But you must promise not to read it. The secret of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires. Alright then, so next up, we're going ahead and talking to you and showing him these. It's one of those gold necklaces that my daughter Maggie brought from the Forsaken Fortress. They sell quite well at antique shops. In fact, thanks to these beauties that I became so filthy rich overnight. And from the looks of it, I say you have about 20 of these, don't you? They aren't easy to come by either. Frankly, I'm amazed you found so many. I'll be bathing in money yet again. The money bath, the only bath that gets you filthy, filthy rich. Alright, boy, I'll give you this as a tip. Now, I'm not thanking you or anything. I'm just feeling good today. And we obtain a treasure chart. Open this chart to look out into things. I was once quite poor myself, you know. Back then, I used to dream of owning a boat I could go off in search of treasure. And now, look at my filthy riches. Chase your dreams, little urchin. Yeah, he became quite the asshole indeed. Well, we have 3 left, which is ideal for the other side quests that you can do. So, with all of them, we gotta go ahead and mail the letter out now. So I'm just falling down here. And we have the post box here, so let's go ahead and get this out. I said mail this out. Alright. Alright. Next out of 5 rupees, Dragon Roost, there you go. And parcel has been accepted, so I think that's all we can do right now. So, next up, we gotta change things tonight. Yeah! Bow! So here at nighttime, right over here we have ourselves a character. Shh! Take off, go away. Alright, I will. And upon doing so, she's going to start running away. She's going to be around the island. You want to hang out here. She's going to be patrolling around the entire island. So you might recognize her from the jail cell. She was actually once quite rich, but now, not really so much. She's having to sneak around the entire island instead of following her around, because if you get into that, Link will do a meow thing. And eventually she'll make an entire circuit, and we gotta confront her here. Instead of chasing her around, just hang out here for like 2 minutes or so. Oh, here she is. Sneaking up to the safe. Alright. Hello there. What appears to be you be doing? You startled me. Oh, what do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you the kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Just who do you think you are anyways? I am an ally of justice! What? An ally of justice? Oh, be still, my burning heart. Other Godfrey references. I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. It was just an impulse. That's all. Just a bad idea. Why don't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Please. You owe me that much. Sure. I was once the richest little deviant in this town. Did you know that? But one day a monstrous bird came and took me to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. Oh, it was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last of our family's fortune. Gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now every day, from morning till night, I'm busy working for the open air shop. As you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that tug at your heartstrings? Oh, what do you say about the tragic events of my pitiful life? It's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason I still can't figure it out. That slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. That makes me so mad I just want to do something terrible. Ugh. Do you understand my plight? Very well. Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I'm honest. It's true. I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the common level of a common thief. I'll never do anything like this again. Ah, what an amazing feeling. I've let all my worries out of my heart. Wow, I actually feel refreshed. Let me thank you. Please take this. And we obtained another empty bottle. Well, it's great for carrying things and such. Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on shore, so I picked it up. Don't do me something like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. Oh, what I'm saying. When you live in poverty, you can say the cheesiest things without blinking an eye. So, I guess I should go soon. My father will start worrying. Goodbye, little ally of justice. And good luck to you. Bye, thanks for tonight. Alright, so that part is done. So, next up we are going to be doing a little bit more side questing in town. I think the windmill is lubed up right now. So we're going to be heading on into here. The reason why we're heading on into here, not necessarily to play Sploosh Kaboom, but it's more just to head up to the next floor. Alright then, so heading up here. Finite, isn't it? You know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to make it spin in quite a nifty manner. We rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it won't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though. If the wind blew in the right direction again, we'd just have to hit the power switch out and get it moving. Looks like an easterly wind is blowing now. So this is your hint on how to get it moving. So, go ahead and get a window set up. So we want to have it, I think, southeast. Alright, I think I figured it out. You have to have the wind in the right direction. I swore this was different than the original. Have the wind set out to the east. Nope, have the wind out of the west. I'm getting annoyed at my idiocy. There we go. It only took about 10 minutes of me being an absolute idiot. Wind out of the north, activate switch. I swear that you just had to press the switch once and then that's all you had to do. No, it has to be something else in order to be more annoying. Then again, am I smart? No. I'm duller than a sack of bricks, to be honest. Oh well. Let's head upstairs and actually get this piece of heart that I've been trying for. I actually don't think I have enough magic to do it. Okay, I gotta pop a potion because apparently magic is a myth in this game. I should have got the thing. Okay. Just for the magic refill because apparently magic is a myth in this game. Sorry I'm being so bitter today. Alright then, so with the windmill finally turning around, I'm gonna head and take this to the top. At the very start of the next episode, I am beelining it to extra magic because it seems like I just don't have enough. So with the magic arrows, what we can do is that we can switch things around and we have the fire arrows. So just line it up and fire it in. And that happens to unlock a chest, but that's not the only thing that unlocks. And can I please get on? Stop pushing me! You pushed me. Alright, 20 minutes of me being a failure later. Fight night, isn't it? Oh, look at that. The Ferris wheel just started moving on its own. Someone must have started it up. I wonder who could have got the thing going again. I don't know who it was or where he is, but he must be one nice guy, assuming, of course, he is a guy. Well, seeing how you finally moving again, you should go up to a ride while you have the chance. You can jump into the gondola seat just on the corner there. Trust me, it's fun. Oh, let me guess. The windmill turned off, too, because it went to another thing. It's going, isn't it? Did you see that little man? The light in the lighthouse must have reignited. Check out the beam of light sweeps out now, shining through the night's darkness. Seeing that brave little beam fighting the gloom makes me so happy. I just feel like giving somebody a present. So here, I'm giving this to you, little man. And you get a piece of heart. Now Windfall is going to be even more livelier than before. Hooray for everything! Except for me being an idiot. Let go, Link. There we go. You don't have to climb everything. See, it's this person here who was staring at a thing. Yo, hold up. What's a kid like you doing out at a time like this? I had to take a look at the heavens, too. In that case, you will get a better view from over here. So yeah, so you might remember him as the guy who was staring out at the moon. So yeah, he's out here looking at the full moon. Hooray for things coming into full circle. So, with that all done, we have the chest over here that we can now sail to. I hope it's in the right direction. No, it's pointing in the wrong way. Now let's sail on into this thing here. And open this chest up. And we got a piece of heart. 2 down, 2 to go. Yeah, doing that one side quest gives you half a heart container, so that's really nice and dandy. So yeah, things are all nice and moving once again. And the island is getting back to normal. So I think that's all we can do at night. Alright then, so first things first that we're going to do is with our last 3 remaining Moblin necklaces, we're going to head up here and show it to him. Oh, show him, that's skull necklaces. I like these things, but how did you know that? I can sell them for huge profits at antique stores, which reminds me, there's something I want to talk to you about, Chum. Could you give me 3 of these? If you do, I'll let you play a really fun game. I'll give you 3. Thanks, Chum. I'll happily take them off your hands. Alright then. Now, I'll let you play my little game. It's called Piggy Sitting. I've let 3 pigs loose in the island. You have to bring them all back to me within 2 minutes. If you do a good job, I'll reward you for your trouble. Are you ready, Chum? Absolutely. Alright, bring them back to me within 2 minutes starting now. Ready? Go! Alright, so we have 2 minutes to catch 3 pigs. Thankfully, they're not too bad. The main bad one, I don't care about you. Put away. It's this pig that I care about. And he kamikazed. Hey, mind coming to shore? Please? Okay, fine, I'll push you then. Of course you don't have to play nice. You're killing valuable time. Come on. Link, go up! Do you know what direction up is? Alright then, so we got this pig here. This is probably the more troubling of the pigs. There's 3 of them here. Alright. They're out. Alright. First one arrives. You got minute 9 left. Thankfully, the other 2 aren't quite as bad, so... just pick one up. And toss him at him. Alright, second one shows up. You have a minute left to get the last one. Again, this side quest isn't too bad. As long as they don't go into the water, you're perfectly fine. They start running away from you. Come on, I said pick up. Stupid game. There we go. And we get the last one. This guy's a little bit annoyed. There you go. That's 3. Wow, you found the 3rd one. Nice work. Well, chum, you win. Oh yeah, I guess a promise is a promise. I owe you a little reward, don't I? Alright, hold out your hands, chum. And we obtain a treasure chart. This is actually different from the GameCube version. In the GameCube version, he gives you 50 rupees for doing this, so a lot more lucrative to do this, and that pig is in a very bad spot. But still, cripes. How could my little piggies lose like that? They must be out of shape. Time for an exercise regimen. Things won't go so easy next time. Who says that there's a next time? Because you only have one good reward. Alright then. So let me see here. Need to talk to you. Hey, sorry, I've had someone in mind ever since a pictographer who lives in the red brick building told my fortune. Told me that if I send a beautiful pictograph to one who has captured my heart, true love will blossom in return. Notice pictograph. I've already done this. Leave it to me. So I think that might fix things. Alright, do that. Pictograph buddy. Okay, that should change things for the better. I'm gonna go check Cafe Bar, see if they warp in here now. Because sometimes the game just doesn't work. Are they in here now? No they're not. Probably have to reset the day. Alright, and now they're both in here. Hey, it's you. Listen to this, will you? I did it! I worked up the courage and I talked to her, and it was totally the right move. You know why, buddy? She likes me. She actually likes me. The 2 of us are going to start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? I'm so happy, and that's why I want you to share some of our happiness with you. And we obtain another piece of heart. Take good care of it. Indeed I shall. So that's it there. So probably would have been better to do the next part of the Maggie side quest, but meh. So now we gotta go head up here and talk to Maggie now. There's a couple last things we're gonna do this episode. So I'm sure that things are going well here. See if we got the mail in. Honestly, you just don't understand, do you? Open your ears. Silence! I'm telling you that we don't allow postmen here. Begone, begone! Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence! Begone! Begone! Then please, be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence! Begone! Begone! Just acknowledge I was here! Silence! Begone! Begone! Ah! foolish man! Now you've made me angry. I can't even look at you in the face any longer. Or I fear I might go somewhere to cool my feathers. Well, that wretched, unruly postman. I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo from the Forsaken Fortress, and he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Moe think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are. They'll never reach her on my watch. Yeah, I really don't blame him trying to clock him. Yeah, Maggie's father is one that gets no sympathy from me. Alright then, so with all done, we're going to head up here and try to talk to the postman. See how he is holding up. And of course, bonk on the stairs, because why not? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry you had to witness me fly off the handle like that over at Maggie's house. I was embarrassed. Never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo. But as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man, refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who's heard of such nonsense? I went through great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was a most frightful ordeal, let me tell you. I found this letter, and I'm a failure of the delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, though, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postmen on his premises, but surely he would allow you into the place, would he not? Could you deliver this letter to Maggie in my stead? What do you say? I'll do it. Honesty, you young men are a lifesaver. It truly never hurts to ask. I shall leave this letter in your care. And we obtain the Moblin's letter. This letter has sort of a stink to it. Take it to Maggie. I'm counting on you to put this in Maggie's hand, and I thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap up the side quest. Yeah, no, there's been a lot of side quests here, but we're almost done here. Well, I guess there's technically 2 other side quests that we could do right now, but I'm saving them for their own episode. So, wrong place, so we don't need to head up to the top. Instead, we're just going to come on around and head on down here. Alright, Maggie. I happen to have your letter here. Hopefully you will like it. Could it be the letter from Mo that I saw in my dreams? Let me read it this instant. This is Mo. I like you, Maggie, so much that I want to eat you for dinner. Did you hear that? Those words? This means, it must mean, can it be? Is this a marriage proposal? It must be. At last my feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands how I feel. This is the happiest day of my life. Trudy-doo-dee-doo la la. From here on out, today will be the anniversary of true love for me and Mo. Oh, it completely slipped my mind. I must thank you for your role in this. To commemorate my anniversary of true love, I give you this. And we obtain a piece of heart leading to another heart container. Trudy-doo who treasured always. Alright then, so with that we are now up to 11 hearts. You know what, I'm gonna try to roll into this. Aw, it doesn't knock down. Okay then. So now we're just gonna fall down here. Oh, I was supposed to get those. You know what, screw it. Does he not care? He doesn't care that I just broke all his pottery. Well, I guess that's one plus side about the father. Yeah, there's a treasure chest I was supposed to get. I'll be right back. Let me go get it. Alright, fall down, get this treasure chest, which contains a red rupee. Okay, not as good as I thought. Oh well. But we'll be back here anyways later on for a side quest, so let's head on out. And there's only one last thing I want to do this episode before we call it quits. I know it's been a little bit of a longer episode, but there's quite a bit I want to do. So we have ourselves 27 joy pendants. I'd ideally like to have 40 at this point, but 27 is good enough for what I want to do. We'll get to 40 soon enough. And that would be talk to Miss Joy over here, because as you know, she likes joy pendants. Well, let's give some to her. My dear, that's a joy pendant! To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else, and that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Oh my yes, I'll happily take a single one from you. No, insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful that this is the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I had to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Red Rupee. If you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. Alright, here's 26 of them. My dear, did you bring me joy pendants yet again? How many joy pendants did you have right now? 26. Why to think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me? Yes, your teacher is very impressed by your efforts, little dear. My whole body is numb with the thrill of excitement, so this is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them, thank you. That will do just fine. My heart will be all aflutter. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. And just as I promised, I'll reward you for going out of your way and collecting all these for me. So I'm going to give you a wonderful, splendid thing. Close your eyes, dear. And we obtained the Cabana Deed. It's written in yellow parchment. It looks quite old. Dum-da-dum! As you see, I am but a mere teacher. I own my own cabana in a tropical oasis down south, but lately I haven't made use of it at all. So you can have it. Oh, it's alright, dear. You can stop gaping in amazement now. Now that you have the deed, that cabana is all yours. You own it. So whatever you do, please don't lose this piece of paper. I'm getting on in age, and sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue my work with the children. And just so you know, you'll find a place southeast of here on a tiny lonely island near the Triangle Islands. From now on, it's your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. So we're not quite done with Miss Joy yet. We're going to need about 14 more joy pendants before we can get the final reward. That final reward depends on which version you're playing on, but if you want to beat the game, you require 20 of them. So with that, we made good progress this episode. We managed to do quite a bit here in town. Did quite a lot of side quests, and we got ourselves the ability to shoot fire and ice. So next time, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We're going to be exploring a lot of the Great Sea, getting some new things, a magic upgrade, and some other upgrades, all things considered. Because at this point, we're kind of entering a go mode. So I will see you all in the next episode.